Hey y'all, I'm putting together this video. I want to show you part 2 of my trip to the range the other day with Rooftop Asian. Now I want y'all to go over to his site real quick. Subscribe to his site. Come back and watch this video because I'm going to go through and show you his setup that he has on his belt. And then, as you saw earlier, he helped me get a better grip. And he taught me how to pull the trigger a little bit slower and so forth. I'm still working on that. I got a lot of training to do. I want you to go look at his video that he had fired that same day, a little bit earlier than with me. He can take that Glock and go out 140 yards and bring the steel. I want you to teach me that, Rooftop Asian. I want you to teach me that. It's going to take me some time, I'm sure. I want to learn how to do that. I'm like, 140 yards. I was happy to hit where I got, but I would love to be able to go further. It's just about as everybody else would. But anyhow, so guys, I want you to like his site, subscribe to his site, watch his videos as well. I'm gonna go back and I asked him a lot of questions that I think a lot of people just starting out like myself would like to know. He's experienced, obviously. He's young, he's experienced, and he's good. And I'm hoping he can meet with me more often and teach me more. And teach all of us. So y'all keep watching his site. I can't say that enough. I have a million questions for him, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with him more often. All right, here goes. Helps if I record.
Oh, all good, all good.
So I'm gonna walk around this guy and look at his waist a little bit. It's kind of weird for a guy to look at another guy's waist, but man, look at this guy's setup, and I'll let him talk about it instead of me talking. So what do you want to tell us about your waist, about your setup?
So the setup I have right now currently is an RDR belt. It's the Instructor Enhanced belt. I like this belt. It's a 2-piece system. I was rocking, a 1-piece system with the material that kind of holds on, but I found the Velcro to be a little more, just a little better in my opinion. Currently on here, I'm rocking the S-Tac Kiwis, double pistol, and then single rifle here on this end. I like the Kiwis a lot. I've tried other ones. HSGI Tacos are another good pouch. I tried the Haley pouches, those new ones that Haley Strategic put out. Didn't really like them. They were a little too hard to draw and retain from. So the Kiwis Kiwis, however you want to say it, in my opinion, are the best. It's got a nice Kydex insert, and you could draw and insert really quickly and nice. Also, this pouch right here, a lot of people are like, why do you have that? It's a little fanny pack in my opinion, and what I use it for is basically to put ammo in. So if I'm doing some drills on the range and I need to top off some mags, I'll just zip this open, get some ammo or rounds and stuff them in the mags. Also, for the holster setup, currently rocking a True North Concept. This puts the allows you to attach the Safariland holsters, and it cants at a minus 45, so that way the holsters are a little more upright as opposed to the Safariland curve. This is a Safariland 6354 RDS, and currently it's set up for Glock 34 and Surefire X300. I'm not rocking a 34 at the moment. I have a 17, but I do have a comp on the end, so it does bring it out to Glock 34 length. I've used plenty of different holsters in the past, tier 1 concealed, Centurions, other outside the waistband holsters, but Safariland, in my opinion, is the best, and I'm not going to go any other way besides Safariland.
So will that work for almost any gun, or is it specific?
Specific to Glock with the X300, so it retains on the light itself, not actually on the barrel. So similar platforms such as the CZ P10C with an X300 might work on these as well, but anything from a Glock 19 all the way up to a 34 would basically fit in this, but it does have to have an X300.
So you say I need to buy a Glock?
Basically, yeah. Yeah.
All right.
And then on the rear, I have my med kit, which is a Coyote Tactical Solutions med kit. It's a small med kit, and I have a tourniquet on the bottom. And then also I have quick clot and gauze on the inside as well. So it's pretty much just a quick rundown. And a lot of guys, they go out and buy this stuff. Just tailor it to what you do. So for me personally, I tailored this to just flat range shooting. but I also have a kit, plate carrier that I tailored to situations that are far worse than just flat range shooting. So it just depends on what you do. Anyways,
You gonna show us your gun while we're here?
yeah, sure. So this is my current setup. I've got a lot of rounds through this currently. So this is a Glock 17 with Surefire X300, Griffin Armament barrel, Parker Mountain machine compensator. This is the MOS model. If I could go back, I would just get the normal 17.
Now, this right here interests me. So now I've never fired a Glock.
Really?
So maybe today you can Glock my cherry. How's that?
Yeah, definitely. We'll be shooting this. I also have my 48 in the car as well. So the comp basically it's supposed to mitigate recoil. I found with 115 grains, it doesn't do as much of a good job, but if you're rocking 124s or 147s, in my opinion, definitely does a considerably, better job in my opinion. Like I said, this is the MOS model, so it does have plates. If I can go back, I would just get the normal Glock 17 and then mill it out. But with this one, obviously with the plates, I can run a Delta Point Pro. This is my optic of choice. At the moment, I've had RMRs, I've used SROs, but in my opinion, the Delta Point Pro with a wider field of view and clear glass, it definitely gets the job done in my opinion. And I'm a big fan of the 2.5 MOA dot. Also on the back, I'm rocking the Ameriglow taller nights. They're not even night sights, they're just backup irons, but they give a lower 1/3 co-witness as the Delta Point sits a little higher than other optics. Also got the frame stippled by FLT, which is Fine Line Tactical, Dawn out of Norco, California, and then also have a Zev Magwell as well.
Now, one more thing, I noticed you shooting steel.
Yeah, so about that. So I like steel case ammo a lot, and a lot of guys don't like steel case ammo.
Which makes it cheaper for you.
Exactly. I do a lot of shooting, and I've heard people say that steel case ammo basically it shoots dirty or it's not as accurate. But honestly, in my humble opinion, it comes down to the shooter, him or herself, and not really the ammo. And if the ammo runs in your firearm, then by all means, I'd say go for it. And I pretty much run steel case ammo through this gun, so even with a compensator, it gets the job done really good. So yeah, slow trigger. Nice.
Holy smokes.
Slow on the trigger. Nice.
All right, so that was the second part that I've been able to put together of our trip. Now, we were only out there for about an hour and a half or so, and the things that he was able to teach me in that short amount of time were just amazing. I'm telling you. I got more to come. I don't want to. I could put the entire hour out there, and it was something to watch. I mean, I was just amazed. I just I couldn't believe the things that he had to teach me in that short amount of time. And we're going to go out and just work on it more. So check his site out, and then I'll get some more. I'll put together the rest of it and get it out there for you to see, because, man, this guy can run. As you can see, the setup in the background, there's some staging set up in the background, and he ran that a few times. So we'll get that out there for you to see. But check out his site. Subscribe to mine, of course. Subscribe to him, and come back and we'll be spending more time together. And I think all of us have a lot we can learn with his techniques and the way he can bring it down to my level of someone just starting out and teach us things that, I mean, there's a lot of guys out there that have been shooting for years and years and years, and they know it. They know how to do it. And there's me. I've learned by picking up a gun and watching YouTube and so forth. And there's just so much difference with actually someone there watching and showing you different things. So anyhow, keep looking forward to having more with him, and check his site out. We'll talk to y'all later. Have a great one. Stay wild, y'all.